Right, so we've just been dropped off in the clouds. How high up are we? Did you say like over 1,000 metres?
1,800.
1,800 metres? Yeah. Right, so we're going to go and hike. We don't actually know how high up we are because, as you can see, we're in the freaking clouds. But when we weren't in the clouds, it was just an absolute massive drop. I'm kind of scared of heights, but that adds to the fun, doesn't it? Let's go for a walk. Can anyone tell me why I'm seeing hundreds of things made out of cork? Like, everything is made out of cork here. Like, what, look at this. Imagine pulling up to the function in your cork loafers. You get shown the door. So, we're just out of Corkland. Everything is cork here. I've asked the question, why is there so much cork in Madeira? And it is the biggest export. It's the biggest export of cork in the world, isn't it?
Portugal is.
Portugal.
Portugal.
Right, cool. Would you like to give an explanation to the cork? No, we have a camera shy woman here. She was very helpful. You're very welcome. So, Julie has bought herself.
A shawl.
Give us a 360.
And bracelets.
And bracelets.
One for me and one for my sister.
How cute. Well, fashionista over here has bought himself classic Madeira. Where is the top of it? Garlic.
Explain them.
Right, so the meaning of this is it's a classic Madeira hat, and when the boys went out to party, they put their hats on, they put their finest hats on to attract the ladies. It's kind of like a bird's feathers. This was attractive, right, but it would be straight up in the air.
If you're single.
Yes. Like a hard...
And no twist.
Yep, with no twist. But if you're married, you put a little twist in it, and then you go like that. Not for sale. And then you walk about and you dance, you have fun. And the ladies don't come near you. So that these ones can have you go out and be confident
that you'll come home again.
So that's why the little twist is in mine. But if I was single, it would be straight in there. This is probably the best view that you're going to get of the Nuns Valley today, because we're up in the clouds. You're going to have to listen to me being out of breath for most of this, because it has a gradient. Oh my god, it goes uphill. I'm only joking, I do like hiking, but I'm moaning a lot.
Wow. That's so...
Almost reminds me of Peru. Just a mountainous landscape and a dense foliage. So there's a little bit of a clearer view from the clouds now, so we'll just keep heading upwards and see what we can see. Hopefully the clouds pass as we get a wee bit closer to the top. We made it up here, and damn, this is high up. Last time I felt this high up was oh my god, it's actually taking my breath away. Last time I was this high up was at the Blue Mountains in Australia, wee place called Katoomba. And I love the feeling that heights give me, but I don't like heights. Oh, this is quite nerve-wracking.
More aloe.
I'd be terrified to live in one of those houses down there, just in case there was like landslides and things. Like, those hills are so steep. Imagine there was just like a landslide that would just wipe out your whole street and everyone that you knew. Yeah, I'd be constantly in the back of my mind. I would never have a minute's rest. We're now on our descent from getting dropped off at the car park, so don't think that we've just hiked up K2 or anything like that. This sign is telling us that this is where the village is, at the bottom of the Valley of Nuns. Any Portuguese watching this can correct me if I'm wrong. But Julie's already ran away, and I'm going to go and try and catch her up. I would love to come to Madeira and do a bit of proper hiking, but we're on a luxury holiday and we're just walking down the trail and then getting the bus back into Funchal from the village down there. Do you know what the village is called?
Nuns Valley.
Nuns Valley. I should really be paying attention and working a wee bit harder on names here. But yes, getting the bus back from there. So just walking downhill, not complaining. Even though sometimes I'm a bit torn between what's better, going uphill or going downhill. It's a wee bit harder on the cardiovascular system, going up the hill, but going downhill, you feel like your toes are constantly hitting the front of your trainers, and your knees and your quads get sore, but it's all part of the experience.
She got one hand on a gun. She squeezed that trigger, you as good as done. I should be running from you, darling, now to kingdom come. Cause my mother told me as a child, boy, don't play around with fire. And I know the wicked never rest, so I always try my best. But there's some lessons hard for me to learn, like good boys don't play with bad girls. Good boys stay away from them bad girls, yeah.
My good friend Jack from India, he's not actually from India, he's from Bath or something like that in England. We were in India together, and one of my memories, fond memories from India, were anytime we came across this plant or something similar in this family, Jack would give it a pinch and he'd be like, is that one of those plants that closes on itself? I didn't know any better. I do roughly know what he's talking about, but he's the horticulture expert in the room. But I just thought it was funny because every time we passed that, he was like pinching it. He was like, will it close, will it close? It must have just been a bucket list, like a bird watcher, be like, oh my goodness, I've just seen a great voluptuous tit fly past me. Or whatever the other ones, cockamouth and all the other funky bird names. We're almost at the bottom of this hike. We'll just get to a little viewpoint round the corner, take a little break. Not that we've had to work very hard because we're going downhill, but there's more concentration and not rolling our ankles or leaning too far back and falling on our backsides. That's the hard work about this. Julie's noticed these cool cactus, kind of succulents. How cool are they? If anyone knows the exact species, then drop a comment and let us know. That'd be much appreciated. I love that sort of plant life that you just see differently from your home. I mean, there is a lot like this common garden weed that you can see here, a couple of thistle looking things, but these wall succulents they're really pretty and nice to look at. We're almost at the bottom and you see the dramatic landscape behind us. Bumped into a few out of breath hiking partners coming up the hill, and I can see the envious look on their face, like, oh, I wish I was going downhill. But there's good with the bad, and our knees are starting to hurt. But that's what it's all about. We've made it down most of the hill. We're practically in people's back gardens now, so I'm glad. I do like hiking, but I'm on a relaxing holiday. Nah, we're going to be doing more hiking than this. I think we're going to try and get a hike every single day, so we'll probably choose the most scenic tourist hikes here with good views and whatnot, and make a little vlog about that. But yeah, we're at the bottom more or less. As far as yous will be concerned, we're going to see if we can get a wee pub down in this little village or something to eat, see if there's anything interesting. If not, we'll be just jumping back on a bus or getting a boat back into town. We're going to Centro Curral das Freiras. Definitely not how it's pronounced. And we have a little arrow painted on the ground just for tourists like us. Where are you, Julie? Hello. Right, let's embark on this hike uphill and get home. Julie's mum, if you're watching this, there was a safe place to jump in there, so don't worry too much. And by the time you watch this, Julie will be back home safe. If I was a landslide, this would look substantial to me. Yeah, this is landslide territory for any of you landslides out there that like to slide down lands. Oh, what's the chances? Landslide warnings. On our travels out here, we were going to take the bus, and our plan is to get the bus back. We looked at the time and the bus wasn't supposed to come for an hour, so we were like, we'll just look at boat because that's what's been recommended here. It's the cheapest option for travel. Aye, so we got that. It was €13 to get up here, which is not too bad, because it would have been €8 to get down the hill. Oh, sorry, up the hill on the bus. We went into the shop to buy some snacks, and lo and behold, number 81 appeared. So that's making us think that the bus schedule on Google Maps isn't exactly accurate. I think that we'll go and we'll have my fat backside. It's spotted a wee cafe out here, so we're going to go and check out, see if we can get something to eat, maybe a drink, and then come back, sit for half an hour and just see if a bus arrives. Or maybe hitch a ride on old Father Giuseppe over there. See if he'd take us down.
Giuseppe? Who's Giuseppe?
Don't know.
Giuseppe?
Giuseppe just seems like a name that you'd get here. Don't you think?
Giuseppe is a real name.
Old Father Giuseppe. He can take us down the hill if he's feeling generous. Thank you. I forgot what thank you was again. What is it? Obrigado. Right, we'll remember that. I've just got honestly a memory like a sieve. So we were just in that little gift shop, and it looked like there was like a nice little apron with an oddly looking circumcised penis hanging down from it that had a bottle opener at the end of it. It's funny. My kind of humour. The shop oddly smelled like brie cheese. So I don't know if they were just roasting up a wee brie piece when we were in there, but yeah, there was a bit of a brie tinge to it, or a camembert, whatever tickles your fancy. Found a little bar to go and eat at. We'll get something, a wee drink, something to munch on. We have a couple of croquettes and
Octopus sandwich.
an octopus sandwich. Let's dig in and see how this is. So we've absolutely demolished our. Oops, we've got a bit of paper blown away in the wind. Oh, Julie's just got it. There we go. Absolutely demolished our croquettes, and were like potato empanadas. Julie had our chicken one, I had a cheese one, absolutely fantastic. Now we're going to dig into this octopus sandwich. Julie has taken the camera from me because...
For the first bite.
For the first bite. Oh, it's definitely from the water anyway. It's got a real fishy taste to it. It's nice, but I better not eat this all because Julie will be nipping my ears all the way. Why'd you eat my octopus sandwich? Anyway,
I would be sad.
Julie would be sad.
I want a bite.
I would be the exact same if it was in the reverse.
Hello, it's me. Jamie has gone for a wee walk, and right after he turned the camera off, he said, I really liked that sandwich. It's really good. Just in time for none of you to hear it. So I thought I would tell you, it's a really lovely sandwich, and I'm really enjoying it. I really like the gift shops here. Jamie's looking for something. But I like these little lizards. There you go. Oh, and Jamie's eating a cheese and chestnut bun. And it is quite nice, actually.
Got this cheese and chestnut thing. Bun. Nice Julie. And let's look for a cow to feed it to. Still don't fully understand how the buses work here, but we had a young local boy point us in the right direction. So we're waiting at this bus stop. There should be one in the next 2-3 minutes. And if we get it, fantastic. If not, we'll need to figure out how to get back down from here. Shouldn't be too hard. We'll work out. We made it onto the bus. Definitely an experience getting one of these buses in Madeira. These guys are just winging it right around the corners. I would hate to be in my little Fiesta right now coming on the other side of that. I thought it was bad enough driving through the Trossachs and coming around the corner on a lorry, but at least you had a bit of space. That Audi was almost a goner. This is mental. Oh, we're doing a 3-point turn, that must just be part of the tour. Craziness. Obrigado. Oh my goodness. That was an experience. I feel green after that. We just weaked our way around every corner in the hillside until we got here. We in over here slept the whole way, but my goodness, motion sickness is a real illness. Can you see that up on the hillside? Is that like the Great Wall of China or something? Anyway, too hungry to find out. Let's go get dinner. Right, so that up on the hill is, right, let me get the name of this. Fortaleza de Seu Joelho Baptista. Right, so basically that is the Fortress of St. John the Baptist of Pico. So St. John the Baptist, that's his fort. Pico meaning peak. It's up on the peak of the mountain, and it's served as a lookout point to basically just protect the land here in Madeira. Just look out from enemy threats, pirates. Yeah, really cool. A bit of history. Genuinely, it's part of the Great Wall of China. That's why I said it. Feet are getting a bit sore now after walking all day. I think it's time for some dinner. We have a place in mind that a guy who was working there says he loves his work, and he loves it that much, it isn't considered work.
And that even on his days off, he normally walks by just because he loves it so much. He was probably just trying to get us into the restaurant, but he was really good at this.
That's true, and the food looked decent, so we're gonna go there. Yeah, because I can't imagine you would love being a waiter that much. But I'm just speaking for myself. He might have been doing backflips and getting tips galore. Anyway, enough of my nonsense. I'm gonna go fill my belly with something. Oh, dinner was good. We got what did we get? I got octopus.
And I got
Duck. And a cocktail, and I got a Nikita. A Nikita is a Portuguese Madeira drink. It is beer and ice cream, so it probably loosely translates into beer cocktail or beer milkshake. It was actually really nice. What you got to say?
I really like them. Jamie can only drink half because he's a lightweight, so I finish it for him.
I am a wee lightweight, don't drink that often. Time to look out for ice cream. Oh. We got another vlogger, where is he? You can see him there. We get an ice cream, or we could go for the universe of inner alchemy, yoga, tantra massage.
A classic.
What do you think we should go for? An ice cream or a tantric massage? Hold this.
Get out of there.
So we just had ice cream and it was shit. I had actually just chuck it in any bin.
These are all recycling.
Bins a bin in my eyes. We went and got ourselves some decent ice creams. Look at the size of mine. Look at the size of Julie's head. Look at that. Look at the size of my head now. Anyway, we're on our way back to the hotel.